Barely over a month into a COVID-19 lockdown in Argentina, these are some of the women who have been murdered in their homes. NGOs estimate there has been at least one femicide every day. Among the victims, at least 3 young children, including 7-year-old Ada Iglesias. For many women, the danger of quarantine orders lies not outside, but at home. The Casa del Encuentro in Buenos Aires is an NGO that compiles reports about femicides in Argentina and helps women at risk. Pamela Lodola is one of the lawyers who offers legal advice to women at the shelter.
With the obligatory lockdown, of course, we are more isolated. It is terrible, but also logical that the number of femicides has increased. It was something we considered was possible that might happen. Unfortunately, our worst suspicions have been confirmed.
In recent years, millions have demonstrated in Argentina, part of a women's movement called Not One Less, as violence against women has escalated. The recently formed Ministry for Women has created a helpline and launched other initiatives, but points to a sharp rise in cases during the national quarantine, saying, so far in lockdown there has been an increase of 39% of calls reporting gender violence. The number of cases of domestic violence that have been reported around the world has increased during lockdown, and the situation is so acute, the United Nations has called it the other pandemic. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres is pushing for greater measures to protect vulnerable women. And NGOs urge women at risk to speak out.
What we say is that quarantine must not isolate people even more. Don't stop communicating with family or writing to friends. Tell them what is happening every day. Otherwise, it is very hard.
In many countries like Argentina, governments are rushing to find solutions for the risk to public health outside and the risk to lives indoors. Joel Richards, CGTN, Buenos Aires.